Ross from the Hot Tub Superstore. I just wanted to show you a couple of spas. Firstly, the Force 3, which I think is probably going to be the one for you. We'll then move over to the Whirlwind and possibly finally look at the Typhoon, although I suspect that's going to be a little bit too big for you. So this is the Force 3. It comes in a graphite grey cabinet with a matching grey cover. That's how easy it is, of course, with the cover lifting arm. One-handed for most people. You require about almost 18 inches behind it to accommodate the cover, but I know that was a really important thing for you. It comes with that. So the Force 3 is basically a two-stroke three-seater really. It's got one lounger. If we come in a little bit, of course this model has got water in it, but we've got one lounger there, one captain's seat and a second captain's seat. But honestly, it's perfect for two people. It's also got this entry step stroke cool down seat as well. It's being a bit ambitious thinking it's for any more than two people, but if it was me with a two-person occupancy sort of rental property, I would go for that, because the smaller spas, by pure definition, are always going to be more efficient than even if it's built the same by a larger spa with more water in them. So if it's efficiency you want and no wasted space, I would probably go for this model. It's really powerful. I'll show you it working. Nice, simple control. So again, what we've got with this kind of spa, bulletproof, tough resin construction, simplistic control panel with jets, lights, temperature up and down, and that's it. Press it for single speed and press once more for full speed. So there's lots of power. This is what you get with a master spa, you know, very well engineered, very well plumbed. You get a lot of power on tap. There is an adjustable air diverter here, so you can turn down the air or turn it up to give you more power. And the only other features inside the spa to be aware of are the LED lights, which is a powerful light there, which is still a nice feature even for rental, and a comfort pillow as well. Turn that off there. That is really probably all you need to know, I would say, about that spa. This is the sort of colour it comes in, sea salt it's called, a textured resin. Looks pretty fabulous. Great tub. You could consider also the Whirlwind. The Whirlwind is actually built by a different manufacturer, but it's the same kind of spa. One pump, 13 amp, plug and go, similar number of jets, tough resin construction as well. This is the same size as your Antigua. It's basically 2 meters round. So we'll just bring the camera in. Very stripped out inside. You know, would accommodate 2 fine. It can accommodate 4, 5, even 6 people if you're feeling, you know, cozy and comfortable, depending on how big everybody is. You could consider that. It's the same price. They're both $3,995. Horses for courses, really. But I will give you one final option, which I think is probably the least favoured of all 3 options, and that is what is a bestseller, and the Typhoon. It's really a 6-seat spa. Built by Watkins, a Californian company that also make the Whirlwind. This has got a lounger, a number of 2 captain's chairs, and a few differing seating positions. Again, another top quality spa. This is £1,000 more though, $4,995. And honestly, it's overkill for a 2-person occupancy rental property. If it was my money, I'd go for the Force 3, but that's just my money. But I'll send this over and hopefully it's been of some help.